We're in for a treat. Marlon Chaplin is here. He's going to perform for us. Just him, just a man and his guitar.
That's all it takes for a good time.
When you perform on stage, typically, are there people around you perform?
Yeah, there's a band.
How many?
It varies depending on the gig. That's one of the reasons I decided to become a solo artist, is because, I have the freedom to either have, a duo, a full band, just myself. So usually about 4 or 5 members.
Well, you perform with a bunch of different groups, don't you? Tell me about
That's
tell me about the ways you express yourself.
Yeah, well, I produce as well. I just produced an album by a great band called Ada Dali and the Pallbearers.
So you're the guy in the booth mixing all the sounds, is that right?
Not exactly, no. I was more kind of the guy who got all the musicians together, kind of arranged the songs, got the parts together. The guy who was actually twiddling the knobs worked on my record as well. His name's Aaron Como. And he works out of a great studio called The Trailer in the East End.
Cool.
I also play in a band called Freeman Dre and the Kitchen Party.
Wow.
We play a lot the Cameron House, the Dakota. So
it's nice to have that variety, isn't it?
It is actually, yeah, because none of us are singular people, we all have different facets, so it's good to be able to have the freedom to express myself in that way.
Right. Well, you are expressing yourself in a major way because your EP is coming out, Wanderer by Trade. You expect that to drop early March, right?
May, actually. I'm dropping the first single.
That's what it is.
March at the Horseshoe, March 4th.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
the single and the video are going to come out at the same time.
Yeah, I worked with a fantastic director named Carly McCloskey, and she works a lot with rotoscoping and watercolor.
What is that? What's rotoscoping?
It's when there's a great movie called The Waking Life by Richard Linklater. You should check it out.
Yeah, it sounds really familiar.
Yeah, he does a lot of rotoscoping in that, and it's when you actually film live action and then go over it with painting.
Wow.
Or different mediums of animation. So we did that, and I'm thrilled.
It's so exciting. This is your first single to be released.
This is, as a
solo
solo
artist.
artist.
This is your baby.
It is my baby. Yeah, it's been in the womb too long.
Yeah. Well, the stuff that comes out first, this is the stuff you've been writing in your head all your life, right? And
a lot of these songs go back pretty far.
Yeah. So tell me about what we're going to hear today.
Oh, this is actually, it's a good segue, because this is the oldest song that I'm gonna sing first. This is called Country Shack. I started writing this when I was about 17, actually, and so a long time ago. Yeah, I got into Johnny Cash pretty heavily around this time, and this was kind of my first crack at a country song.
Okay, and is the album going to sound more like a country-influenced album?
It is, yeah. One of my favorite artists is Beck, and one of the things that he's managed to do with his career is jump from album to album, exploring different genres, which is something that I want to kind of emulate myself. Mm-hmm. Again, it goes back to that thing, we're not singular individuals. We have a lot of different thoughts swimming around, a lot of different ambitions. So this album itself is kind of the country album. I've already got an idea of where the next album's going to go. That's why I didn't self-title this one, because I wanted it to, I think self-titling an album is very definitive. So I wanted to title this one, this is Wanderer by Trade. This is the, the country record.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear it. Your first single this song is called?
This is called Country Shack. This is off the EP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take it away, my man.
Thank you.
Talk to you in a bit.
Okay. I'm stuck inside this country shack, and I got no way of getting back to that place where I once belonged. And everything has changed, it seems. Moving lights reflect the scene. I'm stuck inside my mind again today. To know just what it means, I'm stitching out, still ripping at the seams, and in my head I hear that voice, it screams.
gave up quite a while ago. When those curtains were drawn, they were gonna end the show. Well, there was no one left inside the hall. But it didn't matter anyway. There were no parts left for me to play. And I wasn't gonna put on any show. But it wouldn't have hurt to be in just one scene. Oh, to play the part of another human being. And in my head I hear that voice, it screams, oh, wake up from this broken-minded dream. I'm stitching out, I'm still ripping at the seams. I'm trying to play the part of another human being. And in my head I hear that voice, it screams, oh, wake up from this broken-minded dream. Oh, this country shack, it's where you're locked with me. Now I know that you will never see. You don't understand what it's like to be me.
Oh, that is nice.
Thank you.
I hear that on a movie soundtrack, where, you know, where the
Yeah,
main
yeah.
character is on a long road trip or something. It's
Sure.
It's really powerful and
Thank you.
very intimate.
Thank you.
So the album drops in May. Tell me the date again.
The album, there is no date for the album yet.
Okay, but in May.
In May, yeah. I'm releasing 2 singles first,
Brilliant.
2 music videos.
Can't wait.
Yeah, yeah.
So look for Instars first. Watch for the
right.
video as well. MarlonChaplin.com.
Yeah.
And we'll hear from you later on in the show.
Thank you so much.
Stick around.
Okay.
Beautiful. Don't go anywhere. More Daytime next.